Also, make sure you like that Facebook page. Why should I give a damn? And hit the subscribe and notification bell on YouTube at WSIGAD. We back at it for another one, man. First episode of the 2026 year. Happy New Year's to everybody. Yeah. We blessed to see another one.
I think we're past the New Year's quota, but you know.
We got
after
to
get after 3 days we're done, but you know we're late, so
we're late. We on a late show, but we got to give a shout out because a lot of people, everybody didn't get to make it to see 2026. So if you can hear the sound, shout exactly. So those of you guys who got to see it, you got to hear this voice, you got to be in this moment in this year. You got to understand how much of a blessing that is, how fortunate you are.
At Charlie, we are rolling up some watermelon snow caps, so we gonna.
You know what else we got to roll up? You know we haven't rolled up in a while. We haven't rolled up no Ashley Babbitt in a while too. That was one of my favorite strands. Those of you guys who don't know, she was one of the people who was a part of the insurrection on January 6th, and she got body bagged by one of the brave men in our Capitol that was protecting the Capitol building on that January 6th. Brother, exactly. Put a whole cap in the back of her ass.
And I'm sorry, you know what's crazy? I don't have to go on this tangent. We didn't even introduce ourselves, but let the people come in. But you know, when you had that when you're talking to a racist person or a white supremacist, always ask questions like, how did George Floyd die? Just to see where they at, because they're going to say it was fentanyl and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, that's a good little test question.
Yeah, that's a great test question, you know, just like God is good. And then you'll ask people, what about Kyle Rittenhouse? That was self-defense. But you know who they don't say that's self-defense for? The cop who shot Ashley Babbitt. Yeah. That everything else self-defense. But
what did they say it was in regard to him?
They say, well, she was just protecting the Constitution, and he overstepped his bounds, and he wasn't trained right, and the whole I just find that's a tidbit. When you just listen and ask, do you think Ashley Babbitt? He's the only person that doesn't get that cape, or Carmelo Anthony.
And we're not talking about the basketball player, and we will be going back to that angle, Colin, because that double standard is prevalent in one of the other topics we have today. But before we go off too far, I am your host, Eric.
So, boy, Ronnie King.
Ice-T.
And we back here, like I said, once again, make sure you hit that follow and subscribe buttons on all platforms, especially that IG at WSIGAD _ content.
And that Brazzers.
Hell of a show for you. Shout out Brazzers, Reality Kings, Naughty America, the Holy Trios.
Ain't that a paid website?
Yeah, shout out to that. We got it. We back in it, man. Let's bring it on. We've been out for a couple weeks. Like I said, once again, holiday season is always rough to get the pod in, so we missed a weekend. So we doing some catch up this week. Bear with us, and some of these topics might be a little older. Also, make sure you leave a comment if it's something that we didn't touch on that you guys felt like we should touch on, because, like I said, we got to play a little catch up, but. Ronnie, Colin, we kind of talked about, New Year's resolutions. We kind of talked about things going into the new year. One of my favorite things I like to see on the timeline, even though we don't normally follow through, but once you get to the end of the year / the beginning of a new year, you start seeing a lot of people start talking about we not bringing this into the new year. Yeah. We not bringing X, Y, Z into 2026, meaning we leaving certain shit back in 2025. Now, the year has started. So, you guys, we had 3, 4, 5 days to be able to practice what we're going to be leaving. But, Colin, you brought up a good topic, I felt like, because nowadays everything is algorithm-based. Everything we see on our timeline seems to be by design. And some people, it seems like, are forced into your algorithm. Like, sometimes it just seems like we're forced to see certain people no matter what. Like, it seemed like right now, anything Ray J can take a shit and it's all over our timeline. Like, certain people got the algorithm cheat code. So I want to know, ladies, gentlemen, people here at the panel, if you had the power to remove somebody from your algorithm in 2026, meaning you never have to hear or see anything that has to do with them ever again. You remove them, and I'll even go so far as you remove their fans and their supporters too. Everything that has to do with this person vanishes off of your timeline. Who would you get rid of? Mind you, let me remind you again. You're removing their content, their rhetoric, their pages, their fans. It's like they no longer exist on your internet anymore. Who would you remove? And I guess the better question to ask is who needs to be removed? Because we all got our personal people we want to get rid of. But
Yeah.
who needs to go? Like who would be an addition by subtraction if we got rid of?
I'm gonna start off with academics.
Okay.
I mean, I'll start off with the trio of academics. Vlad and Adam 22, but I will go academics.
Okay.
I've never liked him. He's a weasel. I don't like people who compete with rappers, who are jealous of rappers
Or women.
or women. I would have said Charleston White, but he's tapered down. My second one is very niche. It's for the Facebook crowd. It's the Hustle Cartel nigga, the nigga with the red dreads who be shooting dice everywhere. Yeah. Oh,
Ain't that the nigga that got finessed 2 times, kid with him or some shit?
Yeah, you know, and somehow I ended up in a very nigga wormhole. So he was in my YouTube a lot, just shooting dice, and I was like, he's just annoying to me. I don't know, like everybody else is fine. Like Finesse, I want more Finesse 2 times. He was annoying, but he's found his lane of comedic street. So actually, I'm looking forward to Finesse.
He like the new little Boosie.
Yeah, he's
on social media.
He's actually more untamed than Boosie.
But you know what? That's because he be high as fuck. I saw a video of him pretty much.
Memphis niggas is just funny.
That's why it's funny though.
The Memphis niggas.
It's the accent. Yeah. But also, I saw a video of him Finesse saying that he was trying to get out of his deal with Mob Ties and stuff. So I think Finesse is also in a situation where the music, because he was saying we ain't making no money. He was saying this in his video. Yeah. So I think he's also in a time where he's probably making more money off his personal endeavors like shows, internet, monetizing his feed and stuff like that. So now we're starting to see like a lot of these artists and, whether it be music or acting or whatever they might do, they're reverting back to the gimmicks online to get a check from Facebook or Instagram or whatever, because sometimes that original hustle ain't hustling no more.
And he's actually very talented for a hood rapper. He one of the best. Also, I gotta. It's a few annoying people that I get tired of. I've curtailed it. I'm trying to get off. Trying to have less nigga. Less chimp
I got
chatter,
one
less
last nigga.
coonery.
One last nigga. Charles White has to go. I'm sorry. I know you had because
I ain't been seeing too much.
Before we get off of that,
he's tapering off.
You kind of covered the academics, Adam. I have no disagreement with that. To me, I have to add Charleston White because I'm sick of any time something bad happens to a prevalent black person, this nigga gets the #1 algorithm spot with me. I don't like. He doesn't earn that to me. Like, the second something bad happens, you get a Charleston White automatically shows up your feed with some bullshit.
You think it's just random?
I think that first off, the algorithm feeds on negativity and rage baiting. Right. So when you somebody like Charleston White that says stuff that's going to elicit crazy reactions, it's easy to hit the algorithm running like that because you're going to get reactions. So I feel like that's the dangerous.
There's something about him because everybody does that. I mean, your boy
what
did
they
it.
do.
What's your boy? Orlando Brown was doing it for a while.
But see, the difference with Charleston White is, and this is what it's the same thing like these Charlie Kirk ass niggas do, is they touch on topics that are seen as like there's certain things with the culture we don't talk against. Everybody goes a certain way. Like and they go against that knowing it's gonna get a large reaction out of some shit. Like you might have a topic that says, for the most part, the average guy is gonna say a man shouldn't hit a woman. Wow. That's the average. I mean, and we know everybody don't live that way, but that's like the golden rule we grew up with, right? Is the cliche thing to say is you never hit a woman. Well, somebody like a Charleston White's gonna come in and have a whole segment about why you should hit a woman, and then now you're gonna get the men who always wanted to say that championing it, and then you're gonna get the guys who don't want to go against status quo going against it. Right. It's the rage bait thing. So I'm sick of this whole rage bait shit, and I'm sick of people being able to benefit off down talking blacks.
I got 2 more candidates.
So I'm glad you brought that up. That's good.
I'm gonna go with Fat Joe. I'm good on Fat Joe.
What he do? I thought they got him up out of here.
No, he got a podcast with Jada. I love Jada, and actually, he's actually like. He has a lot of great stories and he's very entertaining. I'm just tired of Fat Joe, and I don't like how he gets to occupy nigga spaces like how he do. Kind of with Nori, but Nori is not as annoying. If I never saw Fat Joe again, I'd be great. Also, Ray J. Ray J is late on the. He's been clout chasing for a while, but I'm seeing Ray J too much.
He's doing a fake Orlando Brown impression.
Yeah, now he's crazy. I think I just seen a call where he was fake he was about to hurt his baby mama, then he was depressed, and he was
Ray J needs like a counselor or Ray J. Ray J one of those type of people where it seems like it would benefit him to be off camera and all off like not just us benefit, but he just seems like the type of person that needs to get the hell out of the spotlight.
Need therapy, but
exactly. They're not getting it. They're rather clout chase for a check. And it's like, I don't like saying, and now the more I see Ray J now, the more I understand why Brandy and them don't want shit to do with him. Cause we built this elegant brand, this top tier brand, just for you to come in here with this buffoonery and clown circus behavior. Yeah, I would have cut your ass off too, Ray J and shit. Yeah, if I had one wish, it'd be to cut your ass off right about now with this foolishness. Another person that needs to go. And I'm getting sick. Actually, you know what? Before I even get into that, there was one person that did get deplatformed that went. I feel like Ebro needed to go. Ebro needed to go.
It was overdue.
Ebro needed to go. He was one of them. Now he's not. He wasn't really in the algorithm like that. But people like Ebro, to me, had too much. Too much control.
Y'all know who I want to see go though? That Dr. Cheyenne Brown lady. Get her the fuck up out of here, man.
For the record, she's not a real doctor, too. She's not a real doctor.
What the fuck is she?
I don't know what she is, but
she a doctor like Dr. Umar.
I saw a real
or Dr. Seuss.
I saw a real doctor get up there. Well, Dr. Umar actually got an actual proof of graduating. This girl,
I saw actual school.
Yeah, I saw a real doctor get up and kind of break it down. I had to share the link of breaking it down. How she's pretty much a performative doctor, not really. She has
like
a degree.
Dr. Dre.
She has a degree, but it doesn't specialize in the shit she's talking about, basically. So she is an educated woman.
Does she have a doctorate degree?
Some of these people are doctors because they're PhDs, but
I wonder what it's in.
If I go get a PhD in criminal or some shit and I start talking to you about psychology, yeah, I'm a doctor, but that doesn't mean I know what I'm talking about.
If I knocked a few niggas out for a couple $100, I'm a professional fighter. So
that's how it goes.
I think after she
the
went on,
title is right, but if you look a little deep.
After she went on the Paul Pierce show, it's just like we know Paul Pierce be drinking.
She sound like the female
and it's
Kevin
like
Samuels. Niggas really don't like her. Like niggas.
I don't have a problem.
I don't dislike her, but
you never want to see her on the internet again.
She's selling. Okay, this is my opinion on her. I feel like she's selling outdated game to the ladies. Like she not helping these chicks out, and she not even helping them get to where they even want to try to get. Listening to chicks like her ain't gonna get you where you trying to get. That ain't game. That's just my opinion though, but it's not game.
That was an interesting one. There's two people that I want to get rid of, and they're not heavy in the algorithm yet. But my fear is that now, because they had interviews, they might become a part of the algorithm.
Saucy Santana?
No, absolutely
get him the
not.
Fuck up out of here.
No, the two people that need to go, Blueface and Natalie Nunn. I want both of them. I hope because both of them just had these interviews. A lot of shit is going viral for the wrong reasons. I watched the Blueface interview and I thought to myself, this got to be one of the most retarded young gentlemen I've ever had.
He is a retarded young gentleman.
He's a retarded young gentleman, bro. I don't nothing to do.
30 shit.
Then I'm listening to this Natalie Nunn shit, and I'm like,
her chin, bro.
This broad.
Like her logic. I think the chin juice is getting to her brain because her thinking is off. I don't understand it. Like,
well, when you look back, I saw a TikToker that brought up some old clips of Natalie and pretty much talked about how she's really a Stacey Dash, calling dark-skinned girls roaches and that type of. But now she didn't figure out a way to take advantage of the same girls she looked down on.
Where we religiously watched Bad Girls Club, so I saw her in real time with the Claremont twins. So her evolution is actually very impressive. I didn't think she'd make it this far, but she was not this ingrained in nigga culture, and for her to be that weak, I'm kind of shocked she made it this far. But it's all off degeneracy. And
the only thing I'm impressed with, with her is she was able to swell up her cheeks more, so the chin doesn't look as long. She made her cheeks more round, so the face is more of an oval, so the chin don't look as long.
We roasted her, but she
used to look like a scream mask back in the day.
Like the Crimson Chin, like
right.
She's like she said Shaq bought her a car back in the day, so she must. I mean, I know Shaq is thirsty.
That's because he was.
I mean, it's Shaq though. I mean, like, what kind of car was it?
I don't remember. She said in an interview when
she needs to go off there.
That's probably one of his old cars. You know, he got like 100 cars. He probably just get.
Man, look, but I'll say it like this for broader picture when we talk about the people that need to get off the algorithm. I think Blueface and Natalie Nunn need to be blackballed from the algorithm moving forward because I feel like both of them represent the type of niggas and bitches that black people as a whole need to get away from. The overly retarded gangster, multiple baby mama, baby daddy, too cool for school, tatted up face ass retard in Blueface.
You got multiple baby daddies?
Yeah, but baby mama, baby daddy. And then you got Natalie over here is the delusional, washed up, 30-plus-year-old, self-proclaimed bad bitch that thinks because she's getting money off her sexuality that she's a boss. And is somehow leading all sorts of other women down this dumbass path. Like, them
That's
two,
the same shit
they
that the
represent
doctor
the
do.
bottom of the barrel to me. Both of them. One is bottom, one is
She ain't
barrel.
getting no money on her sexuality, yo. That she exploiting it because she ain't got. Yeah, she exploiting. She exploiting dumb niggas who like to fight.
Well, I mean, but you gotta understand how they got in those positions. Like we said, Shaq bought her a car. Why was Shaq buying her a car? Because back in the day, she was probably considered one of the sluts, one of the little freak hoes.
She might got that
and she
fire.
parlayed that into something else. Now we don't know what goes on behind the scenes. Like I said,
That chin might be hidden.
none of us thought Cassie was that freaky. I mean, if you listen to the lyrics, Cassie was telling us how freaky she was.
The song sound way different now.
Song different. So I don't
Song
understand.
hit.
So after the Cassie case, I don't underestimate none of these hoes. We don't know what's going on.
She was singing
okay?
the fuck out that motherfucker
But
too.
all I know is some of these motherfuckers need to go, man. But I want to know if you listening, you tuning in, who is in your algorithm right now that you wish you could get rid of?
Oh,
okay?